What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you Week 5, Season 5 team preview for the BHDL. This week we are playing Scorpion, coach of the Leaf Agents. He is the reigning BHDL champion, and Scorp is somebody I've never beaten before in Draft League. So he's one of those players that's whooped us every single time we met up in BHDL. So here we are once again running it back. He's coming up a loss last week with 3-1. I'm coming up a loss last week, so that makes me 2-2. And I know Scorpion's going to bring his A game and then some. So yeah, with that being said, let's just hop into the first matchup. And off the rip, I see the first 4 Pokemon on his side coming: the Lunala, the Great Tusk, the Meowscarada, the Iron Moth. The 5th and 6th position could easily go to Empoleon, Sylveon, Dragonite, or Vikavolt. Meteor Munchlax I don't see coming. I think Spectre looks interesting, right? Like, we can Will-O-Wisp, Meow, Shadow Ball, the Lunala. We can run through the Tusk. So I think Spectre looks decent. The only deterrent I saw with Spectre was the Empoleon and Sylveon. It'd be kind of hard for Spectre to break through those mons respectively. Maybe with the Calm Mind boost, I could probably do it. Infernape gets 1,000 different ways, right, to hit Lunala, Tusk, Meow, Empoleon, and Sylveon. We have ways to hit just about everybody on this team, even Dragonite if we Terra. Electros, eventually I am going to bring this Mon, but I don't think this is the week for it. Toedscrow is my only Rapid Spinner, so with that being said, it kinda has to come, because he's got a lot of good hazards on his side. As much as I love Monkey Dory cannot come to this game. There's an Empoleon. So yeah, I didn't think Monkey Dory was that great. For low kicks, I think low kicks looks phenomenal. We can threaten Lunala, Tusk. Well, kinda, right? We just U-turn out, really. We get threatened Meow. His priority pretty much threatens everybody because we do get a Tintilins boost. So this Mon really doesn't have a ton of switching. Like, even Great Tusk takes a chunk if you're not defensive. Tinkaton, I mean, come on now. There's a Great Tusk, there's an Iron Moth. You know, Dragonite could probably kill us with Earthquake. Yeah, you know, we're not bringing Tinkaton this week, so spoiler alert. And we have our defensive backbone, our Dondozo. Dondozo is here to just sit in front of Meow, sit in front of Tusk. If you can chip either one of those guys, that's great. He gets ways to hit Empoleon, Heavy Slam for Sylveon. He gets stuff for Dragonite. So Dondozo is definitely coming. There's probably not a BHDL game this season where I'm not going to bring this Pokemon. And I think Snorlax looks great as a Spadef wall here. There's not too many things that can hit it super effective outside of Great Tusk. Maybe a Rocky Helmet. Great Tusk could be annoying, trying to whittle that thing down. But yeah. And Umbreon, this is Sylveon, so we're not bringing Umbreon this week. So with that being said, let's just hop into my first Pokemon and why. We have our boy Infernape. We are rocking 252 special attack, 172 speed. This allows us to outrun Lunala. Let's get that right. Blaze Naive. I threw the rest of the attack because yeah, we are running knockoff. Close combat is there for the Empoleon. Overheat is for everything else that is not Dragonite, but we have Terra Blast Ice to hit Dragonite if it does want to come in. So overheat into Terra Blast does knock out Dragonite. So, and because we are Terra Ice this week, we are rocking the heavy duty boots. So Infernape is going to be my primary Terra Cap this week. So yeah, with that being said, we are moving on to our next Pokemon, which is our Dondozo, our second Terra Cap. I don't have any plans tearing this Pokemon. It's just here to really just sit in front of Tuz, chip me out a little bit. If it's Sash, we can probably break it with that. We're full Fizz Dev, full HP. Unaware Impish, we are Rest, Liquidation, Yawn, Ice Fang. Ice Fang hits Dragonite. Yawn hits everything that I can't really beat. And Liquidation for General Stab, and Rest is just Rest. And we are Chestoberry because last week we were Sleep Talk, and there was a turn where if I got the body press on Lilligant last week, we probably could have won. But since we got a Wave Crash, we ended up losing 2-0 to King Bird last week, so we're gonna go with the Chestoberry this week. And with that being said, we are moving on to our next Pokemon, which is our boy Lokix. Lokix is coming off the bench for the very first time. We are rocking 252 speed, 252 attack, Tinted Jolly. This allows us to always outspeed Tusk. I desperately wanted to run Adamant, but I didn't always want to click First Impression, so being able to click U-turn on Great Tusk is pretty solid. Knockoff is for Lunala, and Sucker Punch is also for Lunala primarily. So if he wants to start agility, calm minding, you can, play 50-50 mind games with it, and hopefully we can win. So that is Lokix for this week. Moving on to our next Pokemon, we have our boy Pocket. Pocket is our primary way of weakening Dragonite, Sylveon. We can do decent chip to Empoleon with Earth Power. We are max special attack. 176 speed allows us to outrun a non-booster Iron Moth. Pressure, Timid, and yeah. So Heavy Slams for Sylveon, Earth Power is for Empoleon. Draco hits everything that's not Sylveon and Empoleon. And we have Surf for just spammable stab. And Pocket, we need you to be a Pocket this week. My Pocket got one-shotted by a Solar Blade last week, so this week we're not having any of that, and yeah, this week that's Palkia. Moving on to our next Pokemon, we got Snorlax. Now this is our primary way of dealing with Iron Moth. We are thick fat, we are careful, 232 special defense, 180 HP. I threw the rest in attack just to kind of give him some more attack power. Body Slam is for everything on the team except for Empoleon, but the fact that we can get paralysis on everything is very nice. Earthquake is for Empoleon, Ice Punch is for Dragonite, Crunch is for Lunala. So Snorlax has a very, very important job. We cannot misplay this thing. Whenever we see Iron Moth hit the field, this Mon has to come in. And with that being said, that is our Snorlax for this week. Moving on, we are here with our Toedscruel. Now, Toedscruel this week is pretty heat. We got Toxic because it lures in the Lunala on the Rapid Spin attempt. We can Hex it the next turn because we're naturally faster. Rapid Spin is just in case he brings webs, spikes, or stealth rocks. We are obviously max special attack. We are enough speed to outspeed a max speed Lunala. The rest I just threw it into HP. My Sealing Might, we're stuck with this ability. But Toedscruel is here primarily just a Toxic and Hex the Lunala. And we got Grass Knot there for Great Tusk if he wants to come and deal with us. But we don't have any Earth Power, no Ground Stab this week. So yeah, Toedscruel is going to be very, very important to baiting in the Lunala. If he really wants to be aggressive, he can actually just go Meowscarada and deal with Toedscruel that way. But that is okay, and we are moving on to our... So, right here we have our keys to victory. I didn't have a lot to put here. One thing I noticed about myself, we are going to have to limit mistakes. I need to keep an eye on where I'm at in the game and make sure I don't sacrifice necessary pieces. This is a no pressure zone. We are playing the BHDL champion, so regardless what happens, we need to just go out there and do our best. If I can just ship things down with Dondozo, ship things down with Palkia, you know, make it a lot easier for low kicks to come in on the in game, would be a lot cooler, right? If low kicks could just come in and start clicking Sucker Punch, clicking first impression, we could actually end up maybe stealing this game. But we just gotta make sure appropriate things are shipped. And with that said, give your California Trailblazers the biggest luck, because we are gonna need it. We're gonna need a lot of luck. We need to make sure we are not in a position where we're throwing away valuable pieces early on. And yeah, wish your California Trailblazers once again some good luck. And with that being said, Pokemaster is out.